What's happening today for SHIB is kind of a big deal. We've been making some pretty nice steps over the last 5 days. Actually, 4 of the last 5 days are in fact now green, and SHIB sits at a pretty crucial test for its next extension. Could this once again lead us on a 20% move that in fact leads to a much bigger breakout? We're going to talk about that and more in this video. So again, if you guys haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. It has been growing like crazy. It is all because of you guys. And what I will say here is SHIB is at a very, very good spot. Yesterday, we closed our daily candle up almost 5%. And again, this is now today the 4th straight green day over the last, not 4th straight, 4th green day over the last 5 days. We did obviously have that dump day on Sunday, but SHIB now is in fact extended from this descending wedge that it was in. And right now, we're sitting right on the edge of our 20-day moving average. Now, for those who have followed me here on the channel for a while, or those who have monitored SHIB very closely, you know that this is an important point of resistance for SHIB. SHIB typically gets rejected by this or has extended breakouts to the upside. In fact, the last several times we have had confirmed extended breakouts to the upside from this 20-day moving average, it has actually been 20+% moves. Sometimes it's 20 right on the head, sometimes it's mid 30s. But why this is so crucial for SHIB is this would actually bring us back to a couple of those crucial points of resistance, one at 40158 and that one at 40166. All right. So that's where SHIB is really trying to target here. If we can get this break to the upside, you guys can see that bottom of this would be about 18%. Top of this would be at about 24% or so. So this could in fact be SHIB's next move. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen today. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a single day, but we are seeing some nice confidence here in the crypto market. What I will say right now is it's about 6:48 a.m. Central Standard Time. We have not seen our 12-hour candle close. So I'm curious to see what that is going to look like. I will say BTC still red on the daily, and really why these moves are taking place this morning is because Ethereum is looking a little pumpy. This hourly candle for Ethereum alone is about 3%. It's causing alts to run. It's causing SHIB to do some exciting things. So just understand that we could see some profit taking off of this. We could see some retracement. There is always that possibility. All right. And what I really wanted to show you guys here as well is we're starting to see a big resurgence of retail confidence. That's really crucial here because we need the capital that's on the sideline in the market to start flowing back into assets. That is what causes SHIB to go on some of these moves. Retail excitement needs to be high for SHIB to make moves, and it's what can cause adoption. Now, something I wanted to show you guys. We did actually get a little bit of a spike in terms of global search optics for crypto. Yesterday was actually the highest day we have seen since all the way back in May, which is a great sign. And actually today has started off on an even higher note despite limited data so far. So we could actually potentially be maxing out crypto search activity over the last 30 days. And that would be a pretty big deal because, again, optics are what lead us to some extensions in the crypto market. I did take a look. We have not seen, crypto app downloads surge back into relevance again. They're not in the top 200 app downloads, so we're not anywhere close to adoption yet. But these are some pretty important steps for the market. Now, like I talked about in my ADA video earlier today, just note that on BTC, there are some CME gaps that are out there that BTC could come down and try to close. Just note that there's one all the way down here at about 109.2, 109.3 or so. And there is one all the way down at about 104.9. I'm not saying for sure that we have to close these, that we have to get bearish and see these things take place. But what I will say is that we have some things kind of working in our favor across the crypto market here as well. And I wanted to show you guys this here too. We did have a good institutional day in terms of BTC yesterday, but Ethereum is just kind of stealing the show here. Yesterday, $52.71 million worth of Ethereum added by institutional players. That's now 16 straight days. All right, we are 2 days away from tying the record for the most consecutive days of institutional accumulation in terms of Ethereum. So these are pretty big deals. These are the things that can lead us on extended runs for SHIB. And again, I'm not saying right now that SHIB is about to have this big, massive break, but the setup is pretty good across the space. We're very close to flipping actually bullish on the momentum on the MACD. That's a great sign here as well. We are, in fact, broken bullish on the RSI here as well. So a lot of things, just the winds are blowing the right direction. And all I have to say is just, I hope it continues. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this is the start of something much, much bigger? But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.